Here live from Southwest London for some Monday motivation, Mark's motivations. I hope you're well. I hope the week is going to start wonderfully for you, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I certainly did. Now, I want to talk to you about success. In order to succeed, you need to do what other people can't or won't. Okay, in order to succeed, you need to do what other people can't or won't. Now, if we look at those things, if other people won't do certain things, then that's okay. That's their choice, right? They have a choice in that one. If they don't want to do something, if they just want to stay at home all weekend and watch telly or whatever they want to do, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. So you have the opportunity then to do something what other people won't do. Some people just want to stay and watch the news all day or just relax and do nothing. And sometimes that's okay as well, by the way. But the big thing is, are you going to do what other people won't do? Okay. Now, if you're going to do what other people won't do, you're going to succeed in one way or another. Are you going to put yourself out there further? Are you going to circulate money more to get actually services and things that you need? Are you going to grow yourself and your ideas? Are you going to write a book? Are you going to hold a seminar? Are you going to do whatever it's going to be? Are you going to do these things that are actually going to lead to you succeeding? It's very, very important that you do what other people can't do or won't do. Okay, so if we're dealing with won't do, you have a choice. Everyone has a choice, and therefore you can decide to do something that is going to lead to your success. And you must believe in what you're doing 100%. So in order to succeed, you need to do what other people won't do. And what other people can't do is a whole other thing. Because what other people can't do, everyone's got their own skill. Everyone's got their own skill. Everyone's unique. Everyone has their own sound musically as a DJ. Everyone has their own thoughts. Everyone has their own abilities. Everyone has their own intelligence. You know, you have the opportunity as a perfect, whole and unique human being, you have the opportunity to succeed however you want to succeed. It's really vital that you understand this. In order to succeed, you have to do what other people can't do or won't do. Well, people can't do what you do. So if you believe in yourself, you get on with what you're doing. Doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. You just focus in on what you're doing and you make that the best it possibly can be. Then you're going to succeed. Now, you're not going to succeed in 5 minutes unless you win a lottery, unless you just go and buy a lottery ticket and win the lottery. But the point is that over a lifetime, that committed success, that mindset, that feeling good, and that action towards your goals is the key to succeeding really, really big. Just got to keep going, keep going, keep going. I understand this from going from where I was to where I am today, and I understand from where I am today to where I'm going. It's all part of a process. So do what other people can't do or won't do. Won't do, everyone has a choice. Can't do, you have some wonderful opportunities within you. Good morning, Andy. Great to have you back. I know you've had a wonderful time in Croatia at Sunset Beach. Looks like some great videos there. Really looking forward to getting over to Spain soon. Andy, I'm actually going to be in Spain in a couple of weeks' time as well. So we need to just take that offline and talk about that. So let's talk about this then. Why would you ever, ever, ever doubt yourself? Good morning, Jason Thornton. Yeah, great. You've done it right, sir. Excellent to have you here. So why would you ever doubt yourself in that example? Okay. And we're not talking about going egotistical. We're talking about being in a nice, healthy position. Why would you ever doubt you? Okay. That's a myth. That's something that's just been put onto human beings in order to control them a lot of the time. I don't want to be controlled. I hope you don't want to be controlled. You want to think, you want to grow, you want to be rich, you want to succeed. These are all things you can do. But week in, week out, day in, day out, minute in, minute out, you must commit to this process. You are unique. There's no one else like you on the planet. There's no one else who looks like you or sounds like you or has your thoughts or your feelings or your skills. And are you going to do something about that? Are you going to take some action? Are you going to have someone to hold you accountable to get you there? Someone behind you going, come on, get organized, believe in yourself, go for it. Basically, doubt and fear and worry is survival. Yeah. As a human being, I've got lots of coaching clients that have held on to doubts and fears and anxieties for years. And they don't want to let go of them. And the reason they don't want to let go of them is that they've kept them safe for quite some time. But the problem with those things is they're embedded. Good morning, Steve. They're embedded into their belief systems. And with them embedded into their belief systems, they just think this is the way to live. They just want to hold on to them. Those doubts and fears and worries and anxieties are holding you back. They're absolutely holding you back. It's like a nightmare pill that humanity's been given. And if you look at the world, the majority of people are living that way. I get haters online. I woke up to a couple of really horrible messages this morning through some of my Facebook pages. It's okay. If that's the best those people have got, then that's fine. It's not an issue. My point is that doubt, fear, worry, hating on other people, all that stuff, it's all survival. It's fear-led or anger-led. It's fear or anger. Generally, those are the two big things that ruin humanity. Any person, fear or anger. If you hold on to fear for long enough, it'll just stop you doing anything. And if you're angry, you'll just self-destruct over a period of time. Those two things absolutely smash humanity to bits. So if you're holding on to any subconscious fears or angers, get some help. See a therapist, see a coach, read some books, get studying, understand, grow, but commit. Do something to get yourself where you need to get to, because doubt is survival, and that's not what you want. To really live, you need confidence, faith, belief. Yeah, you need confidence in yourself, faith in yourself, and belief in yourself. I do these talks. Trust me, some years ago, this would have been horrific for me. This would have been the worst thing for me to do in my life. As a DJ, I could DJ to 1,000 people or more, sometimes 2,000 people at the ministry and Pasha in Ibiza and places like that. I could DJ and I could hold the floor, and it was like, yeah, no problem. I've got this music. But the music was the barrier. The music was the barrier. The second you gave me a microphone to try and speak, I'll be like, oh my, right? So me doing this every Monday morning and then doing these seminars and getting out there and talking about this information and doing my best to help as many people as possible overcome themselves and get out of their own way so they can get to where they want to succeed. The reason for doing all this stuff is because I've developed a confidence, a belief, and a faith. Absolute faith in myself and what I'm doing, because I've tested it all. I literally tested it all in Life Remixed. I had Bob Proctor telling me certain things. I remember thinking, this can't be that easy. It can't be that easy what you're telling me, Bob. But I just tuned into it. I said, I'll give it a go because I respect you, so I'll give it a go. Gave it a go. Boom. Life changing. Every little thing that I've done over the last 17 years, 18 years now, as we come up to my next birthday. So I want you to understand this, okay? Doubt, fear, anxiety, survival. Confidence, faith, and belief is living. So you need to get that. I've got Life Remixed in front of me, and I've got the remix opportunities at the end of chapter 10 here. And you can see what I've read or what I've written is faith and fear both require you to believe in something that you cannot see. Think about that for a minute. A fear is something that you can't see, and yet you still believe in that. Whereas actually, you can banish that and just have faith that you're going to succeed and you're going to do it right and you're going to win big and you're going to help lots of other people along the way. Believe in that. You still can't see it, but you need to get to that point so that you choose which one you're going to believe in. So you can choose to have faith in the unseen right now. I don't know how today is going to go necessarily, but I believe completely in myself and I have absolute faith. I'm running a course today with like 20 people in it. We're sending out incredible information to amazing sports organisations all over the UK as well this week. I don't know how it's all going to go, but I have absolute faith and belief in myself and what I'm doing and in every one of you. It's your choice. Start with yourself and have faith in yourself. Yeah? I'm not asking you to have faith in something huge. I'm just asking you to start with yourself. Start with yourself, have faith in yourself, and you're going to be in an amazing place. Now, get educated, get knowledge. Knowledge leads to understanding, which leads to belief, which leads to action. Get those three in line, and you are sailing through life, smiling and having a great, great time. You must understand and clarify your purpose, your vision, and your goals, and you must have them clearly clarified. They can change if you need to change certain things, particularly the goals, but the purpose and the vision must keep growing. You must keep moving towards what you're doing. I'm going to give you examples of my weekend and how this ties in a minute as well. So work on your purpose, vision, and goals every day. And everything that you want is just the other side of your greatest fear. Everything you want is just the other side of your greatest fear. My greatest fear was rejection. I got over my fear of rejection. It took time. I had to develop it, but I got over my fear of rejection. And now I'm happily married and been with Emma 10 years. Everything you want is just the other side of your greatest fear. It's really important to understand that. Once you do that and you get your knowledge and you get understanding, you can really just take on the world in a wonderful way. You can just help people. It's not fighting anybody. It's just taking on great energy and then giving out great energy as well. And he says, isn't it great how people use your name in the same way you use a Bob's name in the future? Laying in the hotel in Birmingham, flying home today. I really hope that people understand, you know, I'm dedicated to this for the next 40 years. I'm 53. If I live to 93, that would be great. 103, 50 years, that would be even better. Yes, I do hope that people will use my name. I've got lots more books. I've got lots more seminars. I've got lots more things within me. I do hope people just take this information. I don't want to be the ego guy about this. I do want people to understand that energy comes to you and through you. Okay, that's all we are. We're energy, we're vibration. So energy has come to me. All the books, all the things I've got around me, it's all come to me and then it comes through me. That's what we do with music. We hear a record, it vibrates with us. The record comes through, it vibrates with us, and then we play it and we put it out into the world. Same process for everything, writing books, speaking, everything we do. Okay, it's very, very important. Never doubt yourself. Go with the flow on this, because you can really start to understand how to succeed. Okay, I'm giving you the golden nuggets and the things that really works for me. Go to markwilkinsonofficial.com and get every single book that I've ever recommended and download them and read them, or buy them from Amazon and read every single one of those books. Literally, if you take them in and you take them into your subconscious and you understand them, it will change your life. There's some incredible information out there in the world. Now, here's a little leadership tip for you. I get a lot of people coming to me with problems. I'm not interested in problems. Okay, you can bring the problem to me, but ideally, we'll find a solution. You might even find a solution yourself. Bring the problem. Let's find the solution, make the decision, and then go for it. Leadership in a nutshell. Help other people be better. Find the problems, look for solutions, and then make decisions. Great leaders do that. Yeah. And great leaders are not about I'm in charge, I'm the best. Great leaders are like, how can I serve you? How can I be better so that this problem doesn't happen again? This kind of information is really, really useful. I've studied it. I have a master's in leadership. The only other thing I'll do is a PhD, and I will get to that, I promise you. So I need to tell you a few other things. So over the weekend, we had an amazing trip to South Wales, and I did a small property tour, just myself and Paul and Charlotte Roberts, and we looked at a few properties. Went around 8 with the land. We looked at potentially 11 properties in South Wales. The property business has taken a bit of a hit in the last 12 months since Liz Truss worked what's the opposite of magic, but we're in this for the long term. Short term, if you're trying to be in things for short term gain, very often you'll come unstuck. If you're going to be in something for a long term gain and you're going to keep growing and helping and giving that great energy day in, day out, then you're going to succeed. It's as simple as that. So we're not about that, but South Wales is a great place to invest. We love the Welsh people. We invest down there a lot, and it's a beautiful thing. Understanding, knowledge, getting your mindset to the right place. We have e-colours. Of course we do. We have the e-colours here. You can see e-colours and personal intervention. If I hold that up, there you go. Realising potential is what we say there. And we're going to run an e-colours practitioner course soon. It's going to be wonderful. And again, it's about giving people more knowledge. I've been studying this for 10 or more years. Give people more knowledge, and then we all work together to help one another. Simple, really. But again, you have to be committed. You have to want to do something, and you have to be ready for the growth and get on with it. Some other wonderful things are happening. We've signed Frankie up for Pets as Therapy dog, as a Pets as Therapy dog. So we will be taking Frankie to the old people's homes of Surrey in the coming weeks. So expect some photos, and that's going to be wonderful. So we're taking Frankie to bring some joy to some older people in care homes, which Emma and I are really happy about, and we really love the vibe of that. So yeah, really watch out, Surrey, because we're coming. Me, Emma, and Frankie, we're going to be out and about, taking Frankie to visit some amazing people. I just want to thank Release Radio as well. If you want to listen back to my Release Radio show from Saturday, I did debut Southern Freeze this time. I meant to do it last time, but forgot my USB sticks. So anyway, Saturday show, the Saturday Shuffle. Absolutely loved it. Played 2 hours of just fantastic music. Found everything that I wanted on my USB sticks. And Southern Freeze is getting some absolutely amazing love. Andy Ward, Of course, Andy's bigging it up. So I'm going to drop some names. If you don't mind me dropping some names, I'm going to drop some names. Andy Ward, there you go. Jason says, Frankie, that's fantastic. Yes, thank you, Jason. We're going to use Frankie to go out there and meet some older people and bring some joy. Southern Freeze, Andy Ward's supporting it. Danny Rampling, Norman J, Lorraine and Janice from My Soul, Christian Woodjack, Chrissy T, Booker T, Jazzy M, Mr. V, Jamie Jones, CJ McIntosh, John Pern from Full Intention, Robert Owens, David Penn, the mighty David Penn, Mark Doyle, Kate Class, and Carl Hannigan. And I'm just going to pick all those names up off the floor there. There we go. I've picked them up. My point is that every single one of these people is loving Southern Freeze, and it is available on Traxels for download on Friday, plus all the streaming platforms as well. So I would love you to support Southern Freeze from Friday, and you can pre-order it now as well if you want to as well. It's getting some real big love, and Norman J said he thinks lots of people will be doing the Southern Freeze this summer. So fingers crossed for some sun as well. Anyway, big love as well yesterday to Nico and Saeed, who came over from Zurich to see us, and 9-year-old niece, Isabel. So happy birthday to her. We had a wonderful day, family day yesterday, family and friends day yesterday. Went to the Ted Lasso pub in Richmond. That was amazing. Yeah, and there was actually a Ted Lasso tour. The power of television, people. There was a Ted Lasso tour. There was a woman there with a microphone and about 20 people. And she was talking about all these things from Ted Lasso. We were like, this is Richmond Green. This is a pub on Richmond Green. But it was brilliant. It was so fun. And then, of course, we have our golf day at Pine Ridge on Saturday. So if you want to play golf on Saturday with us, we're going to be at Pine Ridge. Fingers crossed the weather won't be terrible. If you'd like to play golf with us, then please do reach out for Saturday. So remember, I'm doing things that other people can't or won't do. That's what I'm doing. You can do the same. Start where you are. Don't feel bad about where you are or anything. Start where you are and start to lift yourself up. And gradually, you'll get better and better and better and more successful. And I'm supporting you all the way. I am your biggest cheerleader. I want you to succeed. I want you to be happy first, and I want you to be really, really healthy as well. And I want you to be extremely wealthy so you can gift that to other people. It's a good way to be, right? Now, listen, go and have a wonderful day. Big love from us. I'm off and about. I've got lots to do today. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again very, very soon.